Man like Robbie, welcome along to MLR Daily. Now, England got another win yesterday in their World Cup qualification, and it was the old boy, Jermaine Defoe, who came up with a goal to get England off to a great start. Defoe, 34 years of age, has been banging in the goals this season for Sunderland, was a surprise pick for the team, and he delivered and really played well in the game. His movement was brilliant. The goal he scored was a classic Jermaine Defoe, and Vardy came in with a second goal to make it very comfortable 2-0 win for England. It's a bit of a boring game, wasn't the most exciting game in the world. I mean, they're up against Lithuania, who basically just came there to keep the score down, and you know, that's what they did. They kept the score down. It could have been more, but 2-0 to England, a very comfortable win. How do you judge this? I mean, you know, England now, they're the only team to have kept a clean sheet in the 2018 World Cup qualification, which is a fantastic record. But if you remember rightly, they were brilliant in the last qualification for the Euros as well, under Roy Hodgson. They didn't lose a game. But then when they got to the finals, they were absolutely terrible. And that is what's going to be the true judge of England this time around, how they get on in the finals, because it's all right doing all right in qualification, but how England perform in the finals is where they're really going to be judged. Touch of class yesterday as well by Jermaine Defoe. He came onto the pitch with the mascot. His mascot was Bradley Lowry. Bradley Lowry's a 5-year-old who's been real inspiration to cancer sufferers across the UK. He's suffering from cancer, and Defoe's previously brought him onto the pitch when Sunderland played Everton at Goodison Park, and they're really, really close now. And it was really, really nice touch to bring him on as the mascot. And Joe Hart even moved back into second position so that Defoe and Lowry could come onto the pitch first. So I thought that was a really, really nice touch. In this day and age when footballers often get slated for, you know, other activities beyond football, or being too greedy or not thinking about people, Jermaine Defoe, really brilliant there. And as I said, Bradley Lowry, a real inspiration to cancer sufferers across the country. That was absolutely outstanding. Also outstanding before the game was the minute silence tribute to all those who lost their lives in last week's attack in London. So again, another touch of class from the FA at yesterday's game. What about Scotland? Now, Scotland were in real danger of being eliminated from the World Cup. If they lost the game yesterday against Slovenia, that was it, basically. They'd be out. But they threw themselves a lifeline, getting 3 points with that 88th minute winner. And it was a really close thing. It looked like Scotland basically were going to be out of any chance of getting through to the World Cup. Chris Martin, who was actually booed by a section of Scotland fans when he came onto the pitch with 8 minutes left, he got the all-important winner. 1-0 to Scotland against Slovenia. It keeps them alive in the group. And how big a goal was that? Just goes to show you, don't boo your own players when they're on the pitch. I've never, listen, fans are entitled to do what they want. They're entitled to their opinions. But one thing I always hated is fans booing their own players when they're playing on the pitch. What's that going to do? Especially, how must those fans feel? They should feel ashamed of themselves. He came onto the pitch with 8 minutes to go, and within 8 minutes, he scored the winning goal. Were those same fans who booed him, were they jumping up and down and go, yeah, get in there, Chris? Ridiculous. Take a look at the group. England, top of the group with 13 points. Basically, they're going to qualify quite easily for the World Cup. It's a very, very easy group for England. Scotland down in 4th place, though, just about still alive now on 7 points. So that was a massive, massive goal by Chris Martin. Northern Ireland as well is another team. You've got to show them so much respect. I mean, people talk about Scotland and they've been saying, there's the Scottish League's weak, the players coming out of Scotland, stuff like that. What about Northern Ireland? I mean, tiny, tiny country. They made it to the Euros, and now they're looking good in a difficult group that's got Germany in it. They're looking good that they could possibly make qualification this time round as well. A big win for them at home, 2-0 against Norway for Northern Ireland. Goals from Ward and Washington. And Northern Ireland really going well in the World Cup qualification. It'd be great to see Northern Ireland. They'd had some fantastic supporters at the Euros. Everybody remembers the Will Griggs song. That was all because of the Northern Ireland fans. So it'd be fantastic to see them in the World Cup. But they're really, really going well in their group, and a massive, massive win for them yesterday. The Netherlands, on the other hand, on Saturday, of course, they had that humiliating defeat at home to Bulgaria. And as a result of that, their manager has paid the price. He's been sacked. Danny Blind, he's been in charge for 2 years of Netherlands. Netherlands has always been, you know, a team that, you know, everybody expects to get to the finals. They didn't make the last Euros. They've just been a total disaster, despite having a lot of, you know, top players. Blind has paid the price. Of course, Blind is the dad of Daily Blind, who plays for Manchester United. But he has paid the price with his job, and he is out of the Netherlands, and they're looking for a new manager. Now, the big mystery yesterday was Jamie Vardy wearing eyeliner in the game for England, right? There's a lot of fans out there, right, who saw the pictures of Jamie Vardy during the game, and it was going mad on Twitter. Is Jamie Vardy wearing eyeliner? Now, listen, it's up to him what he wishes to do, you know, but everybody's asking the question. It does look like eyeliner there, doesn't it? However, the mystery was cleared up by his wife. She tweeted that, listen, he got kicked in his face with a ball, hence why the black mark there. It wasn't eyeliner. So, no, Jamie Vardy was not wearing eyeliner yesterday. It was an innocent kick in the face by the ball. Thanks for watching MLR Daily today, and we'll be back around about the same time tomorrow.
Man like Robbie.